So, hello and welcome back to another video. Now, I've come out today because I really wanted to film a bass video. I've already had one session this afternoon with my brother and a friend of mine. Now, I was actually lucky enough to catch 7 bass down there, all on one lure, which was a fish black minnow, the bloodhead version. Now, all the fish were pretty small. The biggest was probably pushing 50 centimetre, 48, something like that. Now, it's later in the day now, and obviously later in the tide. Very big tides this afternoon, but I've come down to a different spot now, a completely different spot, and I'm fishing a different state of the tide and hoping to catch some more bass for the camera. Now, the ones I had earlier this afternoon, all I took was my mobile phone with me, so I took a few pictures, and I had one little clip of a fish as well, which I'll put into this video. But yeah, I'm down here to try for some more fish this afternoon, to hopefully make a video. We've got a couple hours left of daylight. It's actually a stunning day. So yeah, if we can get a few fish on film, that'll be absolutely fantastic. So I'm just going to have a few casts on this rock here while I'm waiting for that tide to flood in a little. Now it's going to start moving really quickly, but with any hope we'll get some fish move into this area within the next sort of half an hour, 45 minutes. So those rocks in front of me are the ones I was just stood on 10 minutes ago. So within 10 minutes you can see how fast and how quickly that tide has come in. Now we're on pretty much the biggest tides we get here in Guernsey at the moment. Got very big lows and very big highs. The high tonight I'm pretty sure is over a 10 metre. So as you can see, we're a few hours into the flood now, so pretty much at its quickest part of the tide. Now I'm just working a surface lure at the moment, and then as that tide floods in I'm going to stand on some higher rocks and put a soft plastic on. All the bass I've had so far today at the other spot all came on one lure, and that was a fish black minnow. Yes, I'm on. Only a small fish, but we'll take that off the top. To be completely honest, I wasn't expecting to catch one on a surface lure. I was more hoping when the tide rose I'd put a soft plastic on. Now this is only a small bass, pretty much what I've been catching all afternoon at the other spot as well, but a fish is a fish. Let's just get to safer ground and I'll get you a better show. So here we go. Told you once that tide starts flooding in, we're in with a chance, but to be honest with you, I wasn't expecting to catch on a surface lure. But here we are, just, well, a very lively bass, just a small one. Absolutely brilliant to see. Now hopefully we'll see a few more in here. And off he goes. Now I'm literally getting pushed back so fast, so quickly. But that is a great thing when you're bass fishing, because strong tide run, especially on the flood like this, can be a great time. So let's hope there's a few of those size fish in here. I'm not expecting anything big whatsoever, but to be completely honest with you, I'll be happy to catch 2 or 3 more of that sort of stamp of fish. I feel like I can't talk properly. It's been a long afternoon, a lot of trekking about over rocks. It's coming to the end of the day now, so hopefully we can finish it with 1 or 2 more bass. Oh, I just turned around and realised my bag was getting soaked. I'm going to hop on to another rock in a minute and also move that camera because that's getting a bit dodgy as well. Come on, fish. Let's hope they weren't just passing through. There are fish going mad. About 50 meters from my lure. Big, whoa! Jesus Christ, what are they feeding on? I don't know if you can pick that up on the GoPro. That is mental. I'm going to reel this in. There's no way I can cast that far. I've just seen about 5 massive swirls out there. 2 of them were, I mean, Jesus, it was either just a really big swirl or a big fish. They're about 20 meters from where I can get my lure. Maybe, well, probably more actually. Come on. Whatever they were hitting, they were not hesitant either. So far out though. Well, that's got the heart racing. Now, I haven't seen them again. It was about 5 minutes ago, but literally they just came up 5 or 6 times and really went for whatever they were hitting hard. There was no messing about then. They were either just average sized fish making big, is that another one? Making big swirls, or they were decent fish. It's weird because normally when you see fish hit the surface here, the birds start going crazy as well, but there's hardly any birds around. They're all just on the back of that island in front of me. I might give it a few more casts with this top water and then I'm going to put a softie on. So this is the lure that I had all the fish on this afternoon. It's just a 23 gram or 25 gram I think, fish black minnow, bloodhead version. So I'm going to throw this out, see if we can snag another. Well, I just had a hit and I've just had a follow right close in there. Now the hit, I wasn't sure if it was a really small bass or a garfish possibly, but that one following the lure then, that was definitely a bass. Now, I'm really not going to get long on here, so I'm hoping I'm going to hook up pretty soon. I'm going to go on with a Samson shad. There's definitely fish here, they just must be moving around a lot. Let's try this. I reckon I've got 15-20 minutes. Get a nice bit of distance on that. See if we get hit. Well, that's going to do it for my relatively short session today. Now I say short, I'm actually exhausted. I've been out for about 4 or 5 hours. Obviously this is a short session because as I came down, tide's flooding in so fast. I've been here about 50 minutes I think. I've been pushed off that rock now. Probably could stay on it for another 10 minutes, but I've had a few more casts with different lures and no more fish. Very interesting to see those fish breaking the surface out there though. I do wonder what they were hitting. And they could have just been small fish, but they were big swirls. If this is enough to make a video, I will put it together and put it up on my channel. So if you're watching this, I've obviously done that. So I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for some more bass fishing over the next few weeks or so. and I'll see you on the next one.